Summer tour is officially in full swing for Pageants, and every stop brings a new adventure. Come spend the week with me behind the scenes at Royal International Miss Internationals in Orlando, Florida. I haven't been to this pageant in years, so I'm excited to be back. There are a lot of sessions, some team nights, and even a Disney day. I got to the Hilton about an hour ago and I was waiting on my room, and then Brandon was like, you know what, you should just go to the parks. And I said, you know what, correct, Mr. Brandon, yeah. So now I'm on my way to the parks. I'm waiting for my Uber. They have a bus transportation here, but I wanted to get to the parks as soon as possible. So my Uber should be here in 2 minutes, and let's go to the parks. Hi. Hi, yes. Let's go! It is like really dark skies. Oh no! There's lightning like everywhere, but I don't even care. I'm just so happy to be here. Oh hey, Miss Girl! There's literally nothing like this feeling. Oh, or that lightning bolt. It is very much storming. But honestly, any day at the Magic Kingdom is better than any day anywhere else. So who cares, it's fine. And it is starting to rain once again. I don't think this camera is waterproof, so that's gonna be a great moment in life. I was gonna go get a pretzel with cheese because I have not eaten today. However, I just found out that one of my clients is getting ready to go to Space Mountain. So I'm gonna go to Space Mountain and see them there. I don't know who she's with. I think she's with some of Team UK, so we'll find out. You're so gross, but I love you. Welcome to the stage. You guys are awesome. How are you guys? Hold on, everyone say hi. Hi. Okay, how do you feel?
Excited.
How do you actually feel?
Terrified.
What is your review of the ride? 1 to 10, 10 being the scariest, and 1 being like easy peasy.
Probably like a 2.
Okay. Oh, she wasn't screaming like it was a 2.
I was screaming.
There was nothing about that was a 2. Okay. Donuts. I am literally so excited to try these. These are the cheeseburger spring rolls that I try to make at home, but the actual ones, not my version. I am so excited. These are gonna be so hot, but that's okay. Wow. Wow. I don't even want to talk about my hair right now. But I did just get off of Seven Dwarfs Mine Train, which was amazing because I had a fast pass or a lightning lane for it. Literally walked straight onto the ride. I think that the rain took a lot of people out of the park, which made it a lot better for the lines. I did have to ride this one alone because the girls left to get to spray tans. And because the World Cup is going on right now and England is playing tonight, they are from England. Obviously, football is a big deal for them. So they're gonna go do that. I think I'm gonna just kind of mosey through the shops and then get back to the hotel because I need to set up my room for the week. I am so glad that Brandon convinced me to come and not wait in my room. Today for me was mostly just like a nice to have day at the parks. I didn't expect to have like a full day. That's on Thursday. I did it in my schedule to where I have like a really, really nice break. So I was gonna come to Magic Kingdom. I might still do that, we will see. But I want to try to hit some of the nighttime shows. I would stay for Happily Ever After tonight. However, the room still has to get set up and you guys are gonna see all that, and that just takes some time and I don't want to have to stress about that. Plus, I'm very pale right now and we also have to fix that tonight. This is so fun. They have like a special setup for 4th of July. It feels like it's honestly so empty. I kind of love it actually. I just did the Emporium. They haven't gotten that much new stuff since I was last here. So let's see about this side. Popcorn has been secured. And now I'm gonna go to the top of the little train station because I've always wanted to see from up there, but usually I have a million things to do, and today I have no schedule, which is very exciting. just getting back to work and getting things set up. So let's see what we can find. What a view. Okay, so I just got to my room and I honestly can't wait to show you guys the doors because you walk down this long hallway and there's these massive doors all the way at the end, and those are mine, which is really just such a fun feeling. And then also when I got off the elevator, there was this big open space, which great for coaching. But what's wild is when I did Miss American Co-Ed years ago, I literally think it was 20 years ago, 2006. So yeah, 2006, I came to nationals just for optionals. Like that's all we came to do is speech and actress. But my dad practiced with me in this like massive open space outside of the elevators. And then when I saw it, that's all I could think about. So it feels really weird being here and actually coaching in this great room when I was the one being coached many, many moons ago. So now I'm going to show you guys what the room looks like before, and then I'm going to get to work. I need to order some food and we're gonna figure out what we're doing from there. You walk in, there's this big space. Don't mind all of this that has to get unpacked. We've got this little hallway here, and then you come over here, and this was a Murphy bed, but I just put her up so I could put our big banner up. Pretend you don't see those. And then we've got a little workstation. We've got this, a nice big table that is gonna be a very fun adventure to move. And then this, where I just got my natural lighting at, there's this beautiful balcony, and actually over here is Disney Springs, which is really exciting. And then come through here, we have my room, which is really nice. I love being able to have a separated space during coaching week. So like this is all of my space. Oh, hello, slightly dated mirrors, but I appreciate you for the full look on the wardrobe. We've got the restroom in here, and then I just love this little hallway. I don't really know why it's here, but I really think it's just such a cute little hallway. It makes me feel fancy. And then I haven't looked out here yet. Let's see what we got. Just can see the little driveway area. Just gonna close that back up. Plan is gonna be to order food, and then while that's getting delivered, start setting up this space. We have one that's super similar for NAM Nationals, but it is a little bit different and it doesn't have this big table. We're gonna see what it's like to start trying to move things, and you guys are gonna get a good laugh while I try to move things. Is coming. However, we're gonna have this as a little appetizer before the healthy stuff. I also thought about getting Buffalo Wild Wings because it's like one of my traditions. I set up the room, I get Buffalo Wild Wings, but honestly, after being at the park all day and being so hot, the last thing I wanted was anything that was like heavy and greasy, and it was feeling like a little humid in here, and it was just not the vibe. So I got kava and popcorn. I love this one. They make it so well. If you've never gotten the Magic Kingdom one, it is absolutely amazing. It's right in the front confectionery, and there's basically like 2 layers of this, right? So I do the milk chocolate, the peanut butter M&Ms, and the pretzels. So it kind of gives like that salty and sweet, and it's my absolute favorite. If you see me get another one later this week, say nothing. We are fed, we are showered, we are tanned, we are exfoliated, we are cooking for tomorrow. The reason I decided to tan tonight instead of last night was because I always feel like when I go to the parks, and it's like my first day, I just washed my tan off, I always feel like it stains my outfits. And so since I knew I was going to, I was like, I don't want to wash it off in the morning and then it get all over my clothes. So my next like real park day is Thursday, which we talked about, because it's like a whole day off. It's my only day off, and 15, 16, it's like at some kind of days, my only day off, which I'm very excited about. But now I am tanned because tomorrow sessions begin and we have a very, very full day. So I'm all tanned up. I have my emotional support Diet Coke, which was $6. So the next time I get a break, I'm going to go to the grocery store and pick up some Diet Coke. That's not $6 a bottle, but maybe this is how I like drink less this week. Perhaps this is it. And then I'm also going to put on my nails. These are the Glamnetic ones. One of my friends introduced me to them, and I didn't have time to do my nails before I left because I was working so much. So I'm gonna do those in bed, and then I've got Mary Pop, well, technically Saving Mr. Banks on, and we're just gonna kind of chill out. And then I also have my little lion. James and I have matching lions, so I've got mine and he's got his, and that way we get to be together even when we're miles and miles and miles apart. Today really was so much fun though, even in the rain, and trying to get like settled in and whatnot. And I'm very excited for tomorrow because a lot of these girls I actually haven't met before. They work with our coach Katie predominantly, but I get to be here at Room this week because Katie is on maternity leave. So I'm hoping that I get to like live up to the Katie standard. That'll be really fun for tomorrow. But yeah, now I think I'm just gonna kind of like relax, drink my Diet Coke, text with Mr. Brandon Young, and get ready for tomorrow. Okay, one quick disclaimer. I was just watching that clip back. Listen, this is me in my natural habitat. Just trying to be tan and a bronze goddess for tomorrow. Well, good morning. We've got some more hair than we did last night. I'm getting ready for our first official day coaching here. Ed has been coaching for quite a few days already, but it's my very first day. I start in about an hour, so I put my hair in, and now I'm gonna do my makeup and continue watching Saving Mr. Banks from last night. But let's get ready for the day. Yeah, you walk that park, watch the miles go by, you're so picture perfect. It's officially time to kick off sessions. We have a little jam session. I packed some of our bags, and the first client I get to see today is actually someone who I see on a regular basis back home, but she's actually a former RIM International Queen, so she was down here visiting, and now we're getting ready for the next competition. And then it's back to back to back to back to back, a small little break, and then we go into some late night sessions later today. So we'll see what kind of things we get up to during session. It is now about 3 o'clock. I've got my Chick-fil-A for lunch. I usually order Chick-fil-A for breakfast, and then what I do is get the wraps, so that way I can have a nice lunch if I have the break that day, which I do today, but not every day, so we'll see how that goes. But it is so nice out here. I'm loving just getting some sun, relaxing. My coaching room is really, really cold. But you know how like in hotels, if you turn it up slightly, then they turn the heat on? That's what's happening right here. So I'm just gonna enjoy some outside sun while I eat my Chick-fil-A. So good, you're feeling so bad. Everybody wants to be you like a fan, so run with it. Just keep going with it. Yeah, you got that vibe, makes them come alive. You're so picture perfect. Makeup is not makeuping anymore because it is now 11:09. It has been such an awesome day, full of sessions and back to back, and girls who like really excited to be here. What was also fun is I got to do things not just for RIM, but I was also working on some other pageants as well. One being America's Ideals Miss, and then also Miss Teen All American, which one of our clients won last year. So it has been a very full day, and now I'm gonna get my makeup off. I feel like the YouTube, oh my God, this is bad. Oh, this is so bad. I think some of it's lighting. I promise I did not look like this earlier today. I think YouTube is gonna get the most real and raw, Amanda, because we get to spend a lot more time together. But yes, it was a very good day. So now it's time to just relax. I am all about being real, but also like, this is not cute. Go, just like last night, I have my emotional support Diet Coke. Let's see if I can put you here. There we go. Very exciting meeting tomorrow, and then sessions all throughout the day. And then I get to go to dinner with Eddison, which I'm so excited for. So Eddison is one of our associate coaches, and she lives in the UK. So I don't really get to see her that much, but I'm really excited because this year I will have gotten to see her in February for Pageant Expo. Yeah, it was February. And then also right now, and then I may get to see her at IJM as well if I get to go to that one. It was really nice to get to see her today for just like a little bit, and then I'll get to definitely see her tomorrow too. We're going to Cake Bake, which is one of my very favorite restaurants on property. But now I gotta get this off, and you know how you just like don't want to actually properly wash your face, and it's like the worst absolute moment because you know you should, but you just don't want to. That is where I am currently at. It's been such a long day, but it's been like a great day. Like I literally, days like today, I texted Brandon. I was like, I'm having so much fun. I love my job because I really, really do. It's so fun getting to be on site with girls and like see all these girls that you typically only see their screen, but now you get to see them in person and love on them in person. I'm going to finish taking off this, and I will see you guys, and taking off my hair because this has got to go. But with that being said, I will see you guys in the morning. Good morning. It is currently 8:56, and I am trying to get ready for this call. The hard thing is, in here, it is freezing. I've got my jacket, and then in my other room, it gets a little bit hot. So I don't know if it's like nervous cold or if I'm just cold. So we're going to see, and we're going to get on this call and see how it goes. I'm excited and crazy nervous. Okay, so the call went really well. I just kind of debriefed with Brandon. I don't know if you guys do that, but whenever I have something important, like we do like the thing, and then I call Brandon. I'm like, right, so here's what happened. I also went downstairs to get breakfast, and they gave me like a free little coffee voucher when I checked in, and they didn't have any breakfast that I was like loving. So for breakfast, we're gonna have candy popcorn, and I'm gonna answer some emails because I've got a lot of those. It's still cold, but I do think it might have been just nervous cold, which used to happen to me when I would compete all the time. I'm gonna get to work now. My first session is not for about 30 minutes, and I got a lot of work to do in that 30 minutes. Would you like to explain what I'm looking at?
Where he came from? So this is Kermie. I found him in an antique store for $3, and he's made every day better. He is my sunshine next to Jesus. Jesus is first, Kermie is second. He's my pageant buddy, and he loves pageantry. So he's been inspired by the glitz and the glam.
It is now almost 1 p.m. when we are well into sessions, and I had a quick break, so I got some Drizzlicious because those are my absolute favorite right now. And I also ordered my lunch for later. I have got one more like in person and then virtuals for the rest of the day, and then break, which I'm very excited because that's when I finally get to eat something that's not popcorn or rice cake. I just absolutely devoured Jersey Mike's. I am not even like a big Jersey Mike's fan, but you know how like when you haven't eaten in a while, you're like, I'm starving. Yeah, so that's where I was at. Clearly, I also ate off my lip gloss, so we're gonna need to fix that for sessions. It has been just such an awesome day. I love coming to this pageant. Typically, our coach Katie comes, but because she's on maternity leave, I get to be here, so I'm getting to work with just some of these most incredible girls, and they're so kind, which I really love. I think that this pageant specifically always brings out like the most kind girls, so super happy to be here with them. Got one more virtual session, and then I have a quick break, and then we're going to dinner at Cake Bake, and I cannot wait to introduce you all to Eddison. Go on like a fun little adventure. Cake Bake is one of my favorite restaurants, so this is gonna be a lot of fun. I'm excited. And presenting
Hi
everyone! So Ed, where are we going? What are we doing?
We're going to Cake Bake. We are on a team dinner. This is the first time that I've actually left the hotel since RIM started. So I'm very excited. I've never been, but Amanda's been before, so I'm very excited to be here and try all the things. Have a cool girly night.
It feels so AMC coded because it's like all pink,
all
and like
pink
girly
and
all
princessy and all the things. Yeah, it's made for us, really.
Right. I've been saying the same thing.
They made it for us.
I will say though, when we go to the UK, one of my favorite places is the little greenhouse place that you took me.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it's nice, but it's warm in there, guys. Even though it always rains in England, it's a literal greenhouse, so
yeah,
it's warm in there, but it's pretty.
What is it called?
Stid Gardens, the glass house.
Stid Gardens,
the glass house.
Right, we don't have that here, but we do have cake bake, so let's get some cake.
So let's try that.
Let's do it. 10:38 and we are back in our room. Ed and I had so much fun, and I think it was really good for both of us to just like get to be together. We've both been working so much this week, so we haven't actually got to have any kind of team time. And one thing about me is I'm going to find the girly places for us to go and live our best life and have like all the AMC vibes. So that was fantastic. And of course, we had to get cake bake, like an actual cake to take home. So my plan now is to have a few bites of this, put the rest in the fridge for like later and probably tomorrow as well. And then I'm going to relax with a little bit of YouTube and then get some sleep because I wake up at 4:30 in the morning, and that is very early. My hope is to also get to go to Disney Springs tomorrow during one of my breaks. It's like a super quick break, so we're going to hopefully get to go see. There's something I want to pick up for James. But for now, it is time to eat and relax and go to sleep because 4:30 will be here very soon. Hello, it is not 4:30 a.m. Today has been such an amazing but such a long day because we had a lot of early interview warm-ups. So that's been amazing. And then we had back-to-back-to-back sessions, not only here in person, but also virtually for some of our girls going to Teen USA, which is always such a fun one to prep for. But now I have a quick break and I'm gonna run over to Disney Springs before my next set of sessions because I wanna pick up some things for James and see what they have. So let's head over in the heat. It's gonna be great. Okay, first things first, Trend. I absolutely love this store. They always have like the cutest, most girly things. So let's see what we can find. I'm not letting go. I'm a ray of light through an August storm. I'm a rose that bloomed in a field of thorns. I'm unbreakable. Even when it's cold, I'm a bright blue flame. You can dim the lights, but I burn the same. I got clarity, I know what I need. I'm unbreakable. I'm not in a hurry, I'm grateful for the journey. 'Cause healing never looks the same. Turn into another page. I know how the seasons change. No matter what my fears might say, I'm not letting go. I'm a ray of light through an August storm. I'm a rose that bloomed in a field of the Gideon's line was so short, so I got my favorite peanut butter cold brew. And listen, I am not a Gideon's girl vibe. However, I do love the lattes, and this one is my absolute favorite. And we are now back, and it has dawned on me that as much as I love my drink, all I've had today is caffeine. So I'm gonna try to get some water. I added a last minute session for one of the girls competing here at REM, and that's in about 40 minutes. So right now my goal is to cool off a little bit, upload some of these files, drink some water, and then just get ready for the evening sessions. We are about to go get some more Ed time, which is so fun. I just finished up some sessions for actually USA National Miss and then also one of the girls competing here as well. And now we're about to go back over to Disney Springs and get those. I'm unbreakable. Even when it's cold, I'm a bright blue flame. You can dim the lights, but I burn the same. I got clarity. It's now 11, which kind of seems to be like a running theme. Eddison and we went to dinner at Earl of Sandwich, which I always love, and then we were just kind of like doing some work things afterwards together, which is always so fun. I miss seeing her. Like, I used to get to go to the UK all the time, but I miss seeing her all the time. We talk pretty much every day, but it's not the same as like actually getting to like see each other and be with each other. That being said, to be so honest with you all, and maybe some other working moms know how this feels, earlier today I had my first like actual like proper break. I had like 2.5 hours off, and I low-key started to crash out because all I could think about was how much I missed James. I texted our nanny and I was like, please send me a picture, like I need to know how things are going. So she sent me lots of pictures and she's amazing. It was really hard today. I think because I finally slowed down, it made me realize just how much I missed him. So that was really hard, but I get to see him soon, so that makes me feel a lot better. That being said, I have wanted one of these for a long time. You guys saw it a little bit earlier, but I thought it'd be so much fun for us to open this together. This is the Duffy and Friends plush. I saw this when I came down with Brandon and my family for Father's Day, but I didn't get it. And then today I was like so sad, so I said treat yourself, and I got it. The one I want the most, well, I like Olumel because we got to go to Alani and I loved that. But also look like Stella Lou, Shelly Mae, Cookie Ann, Duffy. Like there's so many good options. Lena, okay, let's just see which one we got. I literally have scissors somewhere. I kid you not, I had to cut a crinoline out of a dress today, and that's where my scissors went. And that is probably what you guys will see if I include that. But that was a moment. But you know what? She felt so good afterwards, and that made me happy, even though I was like, okay, this is a trust the process moment. So you guys are going to see, hopefully you can see before I can. Okay, which one did we get, guys? Are we happy? How do we feel? Oh, she's Cookie Ann! Oh, she's adorable. Cookie Ann, sweet girl. Tomorrow is my one day off in about 2 weeks, so I'm very, very excited to get to relax, and we are going to the parks. Unclear on which parks we are going to, but we're gonna go and we're gonna have a good time. Oh, well, hello, vlog from Hollywood Studios. I decided to do today actually on my Instagram, so that will be there for you. And I'll give you a few clips from behind the scenes here, but we're just having so much fun before I have to get back to work tonight. So let's enjoy some Disney time. Since I got to see ya. Yesterday was so much fun. I got back from the parks probably like 7-ish, about 7-ish, and then I got some Earls for dinner, which was great, and then came back to the hotel room and did all the things I needed to do for next week, like running account balances, making sure that all of the sessions matched with the schedule because there was like some super minor schedule changes, and then went and worked on fixing a small little gown issue because that very much is Nationals week kind of things. This morning, I've already been in about 4 hours of session. I think it's like noon, 1. I've been in about 4 hours of session so far, and my next group starts in about 5-10 minutes. I have been having so much fun. I cannot believe how fast this week at RIM went. Today, all of the girls are competing in gown, and gown's kind of special here. So on finals night, you only recompete in fun fashion. Your gown score stays. So they've got one shot at this and they're doing absolutely amazing. But I've got another, like a short block of sessions, a little bit of a break, and then I'm hoping to get coffee during that break. And then a big block of sessions tonight for girls doing National American Miss, International United Miss, which is next week, and then also UIM UK. So we've got a really busy afternoon, and then I've got to pack up the car tonight. So maybe you guys will see that as well, because that's always quite an experience. I'm gonna check in on my boys really quick and then get to work. You know what they say, what goes up must come down. 8:40 in the evening, my Buffalo Wild Wings is on the way, and it's time to pack up all of this because a lot of this actually has to go to Eddison's room because she is taking our stuff from here at RIM over to Ultimate USA because that's where we'll be next week. The next few days are absolute chaos. So I'm going tomorrow morning, I have a session, and then I'm getting in the car and driving all the way home with the mission of making it home in time for bedtime, which I should make and still like some time to actually hang out. Sunday is set up at UNM, all day coaching. I think it's like 9 hours. And then Monday morning I start at 8, which means I'll be up probably like 5-ish because I have to drive to the venue. And then I fly back to Orlando on Monday night. Tuesday I'm here all day. Wednesday I'm flying home, and then is a full coaching day at UNM in Atlanta. It is going to be absolute chaos, but I'm so crazy thankful. And now I need to stop yip-yapping and take Miss Girl down. Well, good morning, friends. I'm waking up with a very sore throat this morning, but I get to go home and see my boys today. I am so excited. So from 8:30 to 9:30, I have one session. I'm gonna pack up the car, say goodbye to Ed, hit the road, and then get home to my boys. And then UNM starts tomorrow. Okay, so session actually started a little early, which is great because that means that we can get on the road sooner. I've got all of my things packed up over here. And it's like 9:15-ish. We're gonna make it for bedtime. I'm just totally believing it. That is my goal. I just wanna hug him. I miss him so much. And there's gonna be a lot of bedtimes like this past week and upcoming week that I don't get to be there. So tonight, we're gonna make it. Okay, we are on the road. Walt Disney World. And it is now time to get home. I'm so excited. I had such an incredible week with everyone. I said bye to Ed, all the different things, but there's just nothing quite like being with my boys. And what's so great about UNM is that it's actually in Atlanta, so I get to see them at least once every day in person, which I'm very, very grateful for.
Look how cool is the tiny helicopter.
Whoa, buddy. Okay, friends. Last night we did in fact make it home. Let me turn this down some. Okay, we did make it home for bedtime last night, which was so exciting. You guys will have seen they made this beautiful like art for me and made me feel so special coming home. Brandon got me flowers. It was very, very nice. I totally cried. Like cried because I was just so happy to be back with the boys. But now it's on to the next pageant. So I actually just got to the host hotel for USA National Miss and we're gonna be here for the week. However, more on that is coming in the next vlog because I'm here, but I'm also going back to Orlando basically this time tomorrow. So make sure to watch the next vlog and thank you guys so much for watching. I love getting to share just a little bit of my life and I'm hoping that I can start sharing more with you guys. So with that being said, make it a great day and I'll see you guys soon.